Hey everyone, welcome to Monday's stream. Nix242 here, and we're continuing with SOMA. Wonderful atmospheric horror game. One that was recommended to me by Senor Jefe. Senor Jefe 1 to be exact, and we are mind blown by this game. It is unbelievably good. Very good. Highly recommended if you like horror video games. Also, it is just got a great soundtrack, although this last song that's been playing from the soundtrack is a little nails on board, I guess. Blackboard kind of deal. Not very pleasant. But that's the atmosphere that this game presents. You're under the ocean, and I don't want to give away too much if you've never played it. But it's so good. So good. We found out some things about the world. Made us depressed. We found out some things about ourselves that made us question things. We're a robot. And apparently the world has ended. And our mission here is to go find what they call an ark, where they put not AI, but rather like, I guess, the digital souls of human beings in, with the idea that they were going to take this ark, and shoot it into outer space to kind of get the human race to survive somehow. But things didn't go as planned. We're finding robots that think they were human. Humans who are the robots, but they're dead. So it's been pretty creepy. We're about halfway through now, I think. We're in the Theta sector. So we're going to go through that today, which should be good. Yeah, it's a good game. I highly recommend it for everybody out there who's playing it or wants to play a horror game. This is really cool so far. A lot of exploration in it too. This game was ahead of its time, in my opinion. Even now, I agree with you. I still think it is ahead of its time. And definitely agree with that psychological analogy. It's ahead of its time. It's a game that I never thought twice about until now. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, it was like, oh, Soma. Okay, it's a horror game. Let me just, maybe one day I'll play it. I got it for free, I think, through GOG, gave it away for free or something, or I got it in a bundle. I don't remember personally, but I'm glad I have it, and I'm glad I'm playing it. And I'm also glad that Senor Jefe chose it with channel points. So totally know what you're saying. Yeah, I never would have played this if somebody had recommended it to me. Just like Styx, I never would have given that a second thought. Or, 13. I've always wanted to play that, but it's been buried in my backlog. So there you have it. But enough talk. Let's actually dive into the game. It's really good. Really good. I got an overwhelmingly positive on Steam. So, it's not like some people liked it, some people hated it. It's just overwhelmingly positive. And if I left a review right now, it would totally be in the upper positive section. I don't know if it'd be overwhelmingly positive yet, but it would definitely be very positive. So let's continue. Okay, so Simon and Catherine made it to Theta and now need to find the Dunbat, a vehicle made for extreme pressure environments. Only with the Dunbat will they be able to enter the abyss and find the Lost Ark. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to dive into the ocean to get the Lost Ark that contains all the digitized life or souls of the humans. So let's see if we can actually find it. Theta is going to be a big chunk of the game. It's this big facility underneath the ocean. Huge. Many parts to it, and it's going to take a while, I think, to get through it. My guess is that we may finish this game this week, hopefully, but we'll see. I don't mind to continue playing it. It's just so good. All right, so here we are in Theta. Technically, we're not inside. We get past this door, which I need to figure out how to get past. If you like horror, you like adventure games, this is the one for you. What's this over here? Swipe tool. Access denied. We had to, like, kill one of the robots outside and put its chip into the little scanner that we have. So I'm wondering if we need to go back out. Maybe I missed it. I see a door over there and another one there, but it doesn't look like buttons you're supposed to press to get into them are actually active. Access granted to that, so we go outside again? I don't think we can. Let's try this. No, doesn't look like you can operate that anymore. So if that's the case, then why can't I swipe this? Also looking to see if there's any, like, passageways we could go through. Some vents. Nothing here is working. Or operational, rather. We do have a window with a crack in it. I wonder... Pick it up. I wonder if we could break that window open. Yep. It's the way in. There we go. Cool. Yeah, so originally I thought we were going to be like in a spaceship or something, but it turns out we're under the ocean. Like Sea Lab right here. Let's talk to Catherine.
We're here? We're here! Okay, great. Time to hijack ourselves a submarine. There will be nothing stopping us when we have done that.
You guys sure have a lot of machines and vehicles down here. What makes this one so special?
It's the only transport that can go into the abyss without cracking like a can of soup.
If this is one of a kind, then how did they get the Ark down the abyss in the first place?
That's a good question. I suppose they did it the hard way and just walked.
Didn't realize that was an option. Kath, what's it like inside the Ark? Is it like a movie or virtual reality?
No, of course not. It's, like real life, but slightly better. Pleasant temperature, clean air, good weather.
So people in the Ark just walk around pretending it's the real world?
You don't have to pretend. It's perfectly immersive.
And it can just sustain itself?
Yes. Attached to a probe fueled by solar panels, it could survive for thousands of years.
That's amazing. Just thinking about the Earth being what it is and us setting out to save the final remains of humanity, it's...
Heroic.
At least it feels worth doing.
Here we go. The Dunbat. Oh, damn it. I knew it was too good to be true.
What's wrong?
Destroyed.
It's quarantined. Hold on. We need a security cipher.
How bad is it?
It's we don't write these things down type of bad.
Maybe someone's still around who can tell us what it is.
Sure. Let's go with that. I'll just unlock the other doors for you so you can explore the station.
Nice. Yeah, you're right. Psychological analogy. This setting is like just incredible. Of course, it takes place in the year 2103. So, they have the technology to have all these bases underwater. Wait, ask her a question?
We need to find someone who knows the cipher. It's the only way to fire up the Dunbat.
Yeah, that's our mission. On this computer. All systems operational. We get a map. Main level. Alright, so this is where we're at. I'm assuming. Big door here. Black box beacon. Not sure what those are. And then level 2, there's millions of them.
Friends moved downstairs.
Why abandon the gate? And the habitat? That's so strange. I don't like this at all.
We check out the staff that's here. Everybody's deceased except for Emma Alvaro. I got a couple of people alive. But I'm not so sure they're actually alive because a lot of the consciousness of the crew that was in this laboratory got transferred over to a robot, so we don't know for sure. Medical doctor, guess. Jane Adams. It'll be interesting to see if we actually come across any people. Now we can actually use the door. And turn on the lights. Alright, so she opened up the doors for us. We should be able to scan our tool. Those doors look closed. Wait. I need the tool. Just left it in the object. Oh, I can't pick it up. I need it in there?
Find someone who knows the security cipher.
Alright, so where are we going then? A really tragic story, a depressing story nonetheless. What about this door? It's a bathroom. Doesn't matter even if it can't open. He said she opened all the doors, but... What was that? That door's open. As is this one.
Why would they all leave this floor?
It's like they all just cleared out.
See what's here first.
Thanks, Drummer. That's a real helpful report. Be quiet, the proxy listens. What happened to Theta? No explanations anywhere.
That sounds like a warning.
Just hearing this, what appears to be the screams of people. They're telling me to be quiet. I'm gonna move around very slowly. There is something in here. These characters have an emotional weight to carry around throughout this game story, it seems. Yes, they do. And I'm starting to figure out the lead character, more or less what happened to him. I guess when the game started, he might have been in the Ark. And then it downloaded his consciousness to the body of a robot, and that's kind of when he awakened. Hey, Bass. Have there been any swimming parts yet? Not yet. We passed through a lot of the swimming parts yesterday. Now we're in the Theta compound. So we haven't really explored this yet. We're in the middle of this. But the underwater parts are really good. Oh, well done. It's gonna go nice and easy here. What the heck? Good lord. I don't know if there's anything in here we could do. I don't know if that's a living human being or someone who got converted to an android. Damn, I missed those and wasn't even sure the game had swimming parts. It's not 100% swimming parts as much as it is you're in a wetsuit and you're basically walking along the ocean and running around and you can jump. And there's a little bit of swimming, but not a lot. You're kind of exploring the ocean floor. Pretty cool, though. Wow, okay. Those aren't footsteps I'm hearing. This is the biggest facility in the game. We're probably going to be here for 4 or 5 missions, I'm going to say. 4 or 5 chapters, possibly. I think we will have to go outside at some point to get to the other parts, but... Walking around in water. I don't know if you played Operencia, the underwater dungeon crawler. It's not quite like that, but it kind of has that feel to it, where you're a first-person view walking around the ocean. Unable to connect to mainframe, please reset router. Which one's the router? That's the mainframe. People have said this is very similar to Talos Principle, and I tend to believe that, in terms of puzzles and how the story is laid out. Alright, so we gotta connect this server, the router. How do we do that? Whoa. Nope. Oh, man. But is the ocean floor or in a shallow bay? No, it's the ocean floor. I don't know what just happened, if we died or... We're definitely disoriented. think the idea is not to look at the enemy and we'll be okay. That's what Catherine told us. Now, it's the ocean floor. If you look at the maps, we're like in the middle of the ocean. Probably off of the Strait of Gibraltar, maybe, or northern part of Africa. We're all messed up here. Yeah, I was walking around yesterday. I looked up and I saw like a hammerhead shark swimming around, which was pretty cool. You do see a lot of ocean life. He messed us up. Now we're all disoriented. I need to find a router. Thanks, psychological analogy. Appreciate it. You're too kind, my friend. Just me playing a game. The way I look at it. Is it environmental control? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Do not look at him. You were warned not to look at him. If you look at him, he'll attack. Probably should have gone upstairs first. Let's lock him in there. This, I think, is a dead end. Oh, he opened the door. Come on. I'm up. Keeping my flashlight off because I don't want to attract him. Because he doesn't climb stairs. Before we do this, let's go upstairs. I need to find a... I guess they're called pods. I don't know what they are exactly. If I find one and I interact with it, it'll make me normal again. I won't be feeling this way. I don't think there was one in here either. No. Is there one in here? Definitely not. Okay. Here we are. This will help us. This is like a health kit, I think. Similar to it. Put your hand in here and then you're oriented again. Kinda gross.
What the hell are you doing?
I know it looks bad, but it makes me feel a lot better. Helps me focus.
That's... I mean, that's the wow you're hooking up to.
I need it, okay? I wouldn't have made it this far without it.
Let's just keep going.
This is the first time he acknowledged what he
What's so
was doing
interesting
with it.
downstairs? Just labs and offices. Maybe the shuttle station.
Should we go check?
Rather not. Got a bad feeling about this.
He's like, I'd rather you not go downstairs. Well, we were already downstairs. Yeah, sometimes Whoa. What? Okay. I was gonna say, sometimes when you walk around, you stumble upon maps of where the facility is, and...
Maybe they wanted to keep close to the shuttle station in case something went wrong.
You're really stuck on that one.
I'm just worried about my colleagues.
Pretty worried. This is us. We're definitely not human anymore. Doubt we'll find anything in the bathroom, but it's always worth looking for. Looking around, because you might... Who knows what we'll find? Maybe we'll find a clue to something that'll help us in the end. I mean, I doubt we're gonna find that router we need to find in here. Game's... Whoa. Alright, again? Game wants you to explore. Maybe we'll find a dead body in one of these. Guess not. See what's here before we go upstairs. Guy Comrade. He was working on something, it seems. Maser tool safety. What is a maser tool? Look at the pictures. Strange. That's off limits. Catherine Chun. Catherine is the woman in the tool that we left behind. She's the one talking to us.
Hey, that's Myra.
You want me to bring something?
No, it's just memories.
What's this? Bear?
Your teddy bear could use some more pears.
Toby always breaks. He's top heavy, so he keeps falling over. I seriously doubt you'll find anything useful in there.
Gonna is on the pad. Imogen Reed tested a machine today. It was clearly corrupted by WAU, or WOW, as I call them. More importantly, it was assembled in a seemingly primitive way, like someone had specifically created it for the WOW to steal. When activated, the machine mimicked the room and Reed along with it. At some point, she was scanned and then loaded as a simulation inside the digital space. The presentation shocked Reed and was quickly terminated. It scares me how much it reminds me of AR Capsule. June 6th. June 14th. After dissecting the vivarium machine that Reed activated, it's clear the WOW copied my capsule project to construct a scene to hold the Reed simulation. It's actually very similar in its construction, except for one point, where my capsule houses flat people constructed from model neurographs. The vivarium's brain scan lives on. It isn't limited by its content. From the originating brain scan, Reed emerged. The Reed inside the vivarium was a perfect copy. Hey Eric, how's it going? I'm doing good. Doing good, thank you. Welcome. Moving on with SOMA. I don't know if you played this game, but it's really good. June 21st, 2103. I have it. I can save humanity. I can build an artificial reality capsule that can hold every living member of PATHOS-II. I can't figure out how it worked with the vivarium, but I can replicate WOW's scanning technique using the pilot seats. They are already prepared with the type of electromagnetic drums needed. On 22nd, it was even easier than I thought. The pilot seats are already set to allow the diffraction and high energy needed to capture the scan. I suspect WOW has been using the seat to steal scans from us for a while. I guess that explains the Mockingbirds. The WOW must have stolen scans from people using the pilot seats and used it as a basis for intelligence in the machines. Okay, so the WOW, the WAUs, that thing I put my hand into earlier, that's a WAU. Catherine described them as being like, kind of like a cancer growing on the lab, the C labs. They kind of have their own intelligence almost, but they're like feeding off whatever they could find, the human body remains and the energy that's in the laboratories. So I'm too... It's okay. It's not that bad, actually. When you're playing it on stream, it's daylight out, it's okay. When, you know, you got the lights turned off, you're playing this late at night, you're the only person in the room, it's definitely going to scare you. July 3rd, with a surprisingly positive reaction from the team, we have now officially started the ARC project. We are to scan all the people we can find and load them into the capsule. Then we will launch it into space using the space gun. It's nice to think something will live on like that. Yeah, so we're going to take everybody's consciousness, everybody's soul, digitize it into the space arc, and throw it into outer space. The last entry, July 12th. Mark Soran killed himself after his scan. He's been suggesting everyone should kill themselves as it would somehow allow them to actually get on the Ark. I'm not sure how that would work. It did trigger a lot of arguments among the staff, and apparently it's my fault somehow. Stromer is not happy with me. Hope it will calm down. The Ark capsule. Richard gave me a set of AI templates I haven't seen before. Unfolded one of them to make a new friend for Capsule Catherine and her gang of legacies. A new way to simulate turbulence makes the weather system so much better. Implemented Reed. Didn't go well. You try with Reed. Reed won't play nicely with others. She's too real. That's just some backstory.
You have a lot of toys.
Huh.
So basically we were human at one point. We're a robot now. We looked into a mirror earlier, and we actually confirmed that, so... Yeah, we're done with this room. Few pictures of what I don't know. This looks like the WoW, maybe? Okay, so Bass, if you're still here, if you look at this diagram, we're currently in the Theta station that's in water. There's a Delta station we just came from. We're gonna go to Omicron next, I'm assuming. For the most part, all of these stations are on the water. That's the WoW right there. I don't know what he was trying to figure out. Dear friends, when you read this, I will have entered the Ark. As I've explained, this is accomplished by ceasing to live as your scan is being complete. Not frighten Catherine, I will do this in secret by folding cyanide salts into chewing gum and placing it in my mouth before seeing her. When I hear her announce completion, I will bite down, quickly causing my own demise. When you discover the truth behind my death, know there is no tragedy to mourn, for I am victorious. I advise you all to do the same, and join me inside the Ark. Yeah, a bunch of people believe that if they killed themselves as they were getting their brain scanned, that they'd be okay. Questions about the self. Who are you? What does it mean to be human? Is your body or your surroundings confined or define you? All very difficult ideas to approach without having your questions invalidated by the practical or mystified by... All very difficult ideas to approach without having your questions be invalidated by the practical or mystified by spiritually minded. In this book, Pavlina Martinu, professor of philosophy at the Charles University in Prague, guides you through the history of great thinkers and what they have to say about identity. I don't think we're going to find much else here. Wait. Classified. Mr. Sarang, the company is very pleased to hear about your success in making the WoW a station-wide presence. We trust you appreciate what an unique opportunity this is, and you will do everything in your power to fully explore and understand this mystery. To do so, you need to ensure that Dr. Jonathan Ross is able to steer and study the WoW from Alpha without outside interference. In case of an emergency, you may direct Julia Dahl at Omicron to forcefully eliminate any opposition. But please make an effort to avoid extreme actions. The WoW is an important, costly affair, and we hope to follow a steady development without setbacks. Supervisory Board. He's the reason the WoW is all over the station. What do we have here? not sure what that's for. Sometimes you'll find information on the clipboard that might be handy, like a code or kind of warning as to where not to go. Completely empty, isn't it? We're all dying. What does it say? We're all dying anyway. I'm all in. I put my faith in Sarang and the continuity. She's another one who killed herself while being scanned, I guess. Cat. Okay. Keep looking on the back of these, and there's nothing written on them. They give you the ability to turn them around, so it's kind of bizarre for that. Like the Millennium Wheel in London, I guess. Scanner. Something here. Must have been her and her husband, maybe? That's it for this room. Peter Stratsky, that's a name we've heard throughout the entire game. Be interesting to get into his room. Not from here though, unless... Hang on. Break the glass. Guess we'll have to take the long way around there. Error. This elevator is out of commission, isn't it? can't go downstairs. Nor can we go upstairs, apparently. Take another look down this way just to see if there's any other passageway we missed. I mean, Catherine told us not to go downstairs. I don't know if that's her telling me, yeah, we should go downstairs, reverse psychology, or we should just stay up here. GI Monkey, how's it going, man? Thank you for the host. Much appreciated. How are you doing today? I think this would be breakable. It's not. Guess we go back downstairs, huh? I don't know what else to say. Aren't working. Wait, we didn't go west or east. We did go east, I think. This is a bathroom. What kind of room? Yeah, alright, that's a dorm room. Let's go up this way. Okay.
This is where I did my scan. And all the others, I suppose.
You don't remember?
My scan was the first. Had to test the scanner before I could start making promises.
Unable to connect to mainframe? Please reset router in the sub-level vault. Contact maintenance. Okay, so we're learning about the router. That's what we need to find. It's the pilot seat.
Strasky, come in. I need help in the lab, the scan room.
What happened?
Conrad killed himself after the scan.
Jesus, how?
Maser tool. What should I do?
I'm gonna need to tell Strohmeyer.
No, please. I'm so close. Strohmeyer's gonna shut down the art project. It's not my fault people keep killing themselves.
Catherine, what are you gonna do? It's not like you can sneak a 300-pound body out of the lab.
I know.
Catherine, are you okay?
Not even close.
When we interact with this robot, I doubt it. It's got no life in it. This is how the whole transfer thing worked. They put your body into a, or your consciousness into the body of a robot.
Ah, I see.
What?
Check the terminal. I just want to make sure.
Subject Nanami. Bird? Munchie?
David Munchie. How did this... What is this? Kath, what is this? Why do you have a file of me?
You are one of Dr. Munchie's templates. A legacy scan.
Wow, okay. So, the theory is correct. were the legacy scans. So we were probably the first ones ever scanned when they were trying out this technology. The game starts out with you going to get a scan, and then you wake up, and you're here. You're in this reality. Let's listen to Jarret's audio recordings. Yeah, this happened way back in 2015, so...
Okay, that's it.
Wow, that was fun.
That's a relief. Still figuring this out, so...
This is freaky. So many lights. What do we do now?
Paul and I are going to run tests for a week or so, and then we'll work out a roadmap to your recovery.
Well, I feel excited. Can't wait to get back to the living.
We've worked everything out. Everything is legal. Vouched for by Dr. Peak and Professor Way.
Oh, that's great news.
No big change in medication. You'll be taking an aspirin every morning, but that's about it. Paul worked out a diet with some variations you should try out. You can continue doing physical therapy. Also, there's some extra cardio training every other day.
Okay, getting complicated.
Don't worry, it's really not. We're going to keep an eye on you every week, so we'll be able to adjust the plan if needed.
Simon was in a car crash, and that's why he had to get the scan done. I guess to check for, like, brain damage, or why he was having headaches after the car crash. This is the last recording.
The model was sound. It should have worked.
It's not your fault, David.
I really wish things had turned out differently.
Yeah, me too.
I was supposed to save you.
Hey, you got my brain on file. Maybe you can put it to some use.
Yeah, who knows? You'd be okay with that? Using it for my research?
Sure. It's like a part of me lives on or something. Like a donated organ. You know what sucks about dying?
What?
The crash. Everything up till now. The brain damage. You guys, everything. It's made my life so much more real. I started thinking about all the things I was going to do. I'd never been more excited to be alive. All that hope. Wasted.
Wasted hope. What if we were to erase the data, though? He's unavailable. I don't know if we're supposed to.
They're historic templates for AI construction. Any self-respecting engineer wouldn't use legacies anymore, but they're great for learning. They come with every development kit.
So, my brain scan turned into a template for artificial intelligence.
You should be proud.
So much for that mystery. No magic or time travel needed. I was here all along. Waiting for someone to shove a picture of my brain into a suit and hit the power button.
Welcome to my place. When I started the art project, I pretty much lived in this lab.
Cozy.
So we picked up that item. Can we use it? Connection error. It's going to tell us to go find a router. Really got to fix that mainframe, don't we? Gotta find it first. Put this in here. Let's see what happens. Give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back. I just need to grab some more water. 1 second. Okay. This doesn't turn on. So hold on, am I supposed to do something with this? Because it looks like it might fit in there. Who knows, maybe that piece is what we take downstairs even. Fix the router with it.
This is where I would store the ARC scans.
Are they similar to my legacy file?
No, yours is flatter, if that makes sense, less dynamic.
Thanks. That makes me feel much better. Damaged.
So what about the one we currently have? Looks like it might be similar to it, no?
Bust. Broken.
I assume these are all broken. Oh, here's one that's not. Look at this. Pristine.
An intact memory chip. If we're lucky, we might be able to extract the cipher from it.
How do we do that? New items. Alright, I don't think we could use them here. We've just about explored everything we can in here, so let's go back. We're gonna need to get this elevator
The
working at
legacy
some
scan
point.
of me that was on the computer. What did you use it for?
It's a template that has an intelligence pathwork already etched into the base. So, if I wanted to build an AI, I wouldn't have to reinvent a whole model. I would be able to focus on the things that the AI is to be used for.
Is every AI self-aware? Do they also think they're Simon?
What? No, Simon, don't worry. It's not like we just put people into robots and machinery and let them roam free. That'd be really cruel. It doesn't work like that. Or at least it didn't used to work like that. Truly sentient machines, thinking they are people is definitely new.
But you kept them sentient for the Ark.
Yes, and I basically had to invent the method.
Interesting that we have
The
some data.
laboratory terminals have lost contact with the mainframe. We need to reset the router downstairs.
Don't worry, I'll take care of it.
Okay, so the router is definitely downstairs. Let's take a look at the map real quick. Emergency life support. There's not many lives that we need to support at this point here. Everybody's either a robot or long dead. Alright, let's go downstairs. She confirmed to us that the router is downstairs. We also have that monster walking about. Let's go through the rooms again. I'm too paranoid not to close the door behind me. Sick. Shoot, he's here. Shouldn't have turned that on. He's standing over me right now. See his shadow? He walked away. Look at him. He has no arms or, like, he's got legs, he's got no arms. How does he open the doors even after I shut him? Doesn't look like there's anything here we could plug into, so... Nope, do not come back in here, please. Do not. He's coming back in here, isn't he? Good Lord. Get away from me. Wherever you are. Nope, 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 nope. Stay here. Stand still. Look at the wall. Nope, nope, nope. Stay. The distortion kind of tells you how close he is to you. I mean, technically we could probably distract him by throwing something across the room, but I ain't taking any chances with that. Thought that was going to make him go in that direction. Apparently it did not. Need to get into that other room on the far side. He got us. So we're disoriented again. First time he disorients you, the second time he kills you. This is very Alien Isolation-like. Please do not let him come in here. Where's the router? He's in here, isn't he? I don't want to keep the light on, but then I don't know where I'm going. She keeps talking about the router. I wouldn't know where the router is if I saw it. I don't think it's going to look like any router we have in today's world. This is more the mainframe room than it is the router room, I would think. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. There. Nope. Son of a... Get away from him. Okay. Buddy. Yeah, this is the mainframe. We know that. Where is the router? Shh. Literally, where's the router? There's got to be a map or a drawing somewhere that kind of shows me where it is. Maybe I missed it. Shoot, he's behind me, isn't he? Yeah, this is the mainframe room. I don't think there's going to be a router in here, no matter what. Hell am I seeing? I feel like the WOW, or whatever you want to call them, the WAUs, they're keeping that body alive somehow, feeding off it. This is all computer crap, and then she said the router was in the lower level. There's nowhere else to go. He just opened the door on me, didn't he? Can I close this door? Please. Don't come in here. I'm trapped. We have 2 items in our possession. I don't know what they do. One's probably the downloaded life of a former worker here. There he is. Okay. Let's go upstairs, because if the router's down here, I don't know where it is. There has to be some kind of indication that tells me where the router is. A drawing, a map, anything. Can I jump up here? Probably missing something down there, but... Go talk to Catherine one more time. There's gotta be a map that shows you where the router is. All this just looks like computer equipment, and I don't know what to do with it.
The terminals in my laboratory have lost connection to the mainframe. Head downstairs and reset the router.
All she's gonna tell us? So we do have to go downstairs. That much I know. I think there's something here that'll make us grounded again. Yeah, once you use one of these wows, you can't use them again.
Can you dig it?
Hey, Camilio.
Can you dig it?
How are you? Man, we're getting our mind blown here. They just revealed everything to us, practically. Thank you for the host as well.
So, you're not worried that there are other Simons or Catherines running around out there?
Now I am. Geez, Simon, some thoughts are better left alone.
So we got to see ourselves in a mirror for the first time. We got to basically prove to ourselves that we're an android. So we're definitely an android. We were definitely one of the first people to have his consciousness scanned.
I wonder what the real Simon would have thought if he knew about me.
What do you mean? You do know about yourself.
No, I mean the real Simon. The human Simon.
Going by your reactions, I say you'd be pretty upset.
Are we the real Simon? Well, as far as I know, I looked in the mirror, we are an android. We know that people were killing themselves thinking that's how they were going to make their way onto the Ark, even though they didn't really need to. We're kind of lost right now trying to find a router. I'm all disoriented because of the monster down below. I don't think we're alive. About as alive as the computer I'm using to play the game on. Then we have to find the router. She keeps telling us to go down here, but I have no clue what we're looking for. Before I look up a hint, I want to try to figure it out on my own. Well, you're not duplicating their soul at this point. You're duplicating their AI. Their soul's pretty much data at this point, and that's what you're duplicating. Very Ghost in the Shell. I don't know, they just felt that if they killed themselves, like, maybe they would turn around and, like, abort the process or something, or make it because they learned that they decide that they don't want to go on the Ark. They don't want to, you know, be a part of that. They'd rather just die or something. To protect themselves, they killed themselves, maybe. There's some theories I'm throwing out there because I still don't know too much about what's happening here, and I wish we could find out router. You're the router. Got anything? I think there's a lot of questions that are still left to be answered at this point. Catherine has let him know a lot of things, but Jesus. I think they thought that being transferred to the Ark would mean that they would wake up in the Ark, but since they wake up here, they kill themselves, so maybe they can go on the Ark. Not really. You got about 90% of the plot right now. Oh, really? So they just give you everything in the middle of this. Let's wait for this guy to go away. The only way I know for him to go away is not to look at him. So no real surprises, right? A shame. Okay. I don't know where to go, so where's the router? Let's just look it up. So we're looking for... We gotta press a button somewhere. Just haven't found the button. This is the life and environmental control. In my theory, you copy yourself on the Ark, you're still here. Another Simon is on the Ark thinking he's transferred. I got that by watching The Sixth Day years ago. This applies to any cloning or teleportation. Yeah. Like when you woke up here, he's a template. He's a template for this whole project, so stop coming in here, man. Router's in the other room, but he thinks he's the one until you know. Sure. We need to go into the other room. Give me a second here. I got it. Yeah, you're right. The clone would think you're the right one. We're different entities, but the clone thinks he's the original. He has no way to differentiate. Yeah, we were. And for a brief moment we were. But I think that's why they tried to kill themselves, because they didn't want the original copy to come and, like, remove them from the Ark or whatever. So, this guy just keeps going back and forth. I need him to stop coming into this room. We're in the wrong room altogether. Go left. Please go left. No, he goes into the other room. I'm curious to know what these monsters are. If they're like part of our intellect or what. Still standing right by that door. He went inside. Did it? Nope, he's right here. Jesus. How are we gonna get in here past him? There's a panel in here we need to access the router. I think. That could be it. Nope. I don't want to turn on my flashlight. At this point, I wouldn't care anyways. I know I'm stuck on Earth Doomed. I would try to do the best of it, thinking that by killing yourself, you magically beam your present Earth-based consciousness to the Ark makes no goddamn sense unless you are religious. Yeah, maybe it's a religious thing. That's what they believed in. But you're right. I mean, the only way to really do it is to... Oh, shh. Stay here. Just wait. Wait for him to leave. I need to find the panel. I know it's in here. I think we're dead. Let's wait for him. That's why I will never enter a teleporter in my life. Not that we were close to doing so anyway. They just kill you and recreate another you that thinks he teleported. That's a good... That's a very good distinction there. It's not like Star Trek. Where is the panel? There's got to be a light or something I could see. Anything in here? Shoot, he's right there. Stay right here. It's a good theory to have, though. A bunch of clones of clones of clones. Be a possibility. Teleportation's never going to happen in our lifetime, so I think we would time travel before we teleport. But then, time travel is a form of teleportation if you think about it. So, maybe it is the mainframe console that's here. But how do we reset the router? We have 2 items in our inventory. I bet you one of them does that. It's the only thing I haven't been able to figure out right now. We're dead. Hey, Alex Croft. How's it going? I'm doing okay. Hope you're good. I love the fly, but you don't have to show me a man-fly splicer to make me fear teleportation. I hear you. Okay, he got us. I guess we need to do something at that terminal. How's your Monday going, Alex? Playing this wonderful game, but I can't find the router. We're all disoriented too. Let's just go to the mainframe console and see if we could put one of the items we have in there. Wow, he's right there. Just wrapping up homework. SOMA's really good. I really like it. We're having a hard time right now because we got one of these monsters chasing after us, so we're having a hard time because we need to find a router and recalibrate it. And I don't know where we're going. Once he catches us, we're dead, so we just need to get to the back here. There's a console. There we go. That's all I needed to do. Shoot, he's coming. Gotta hide. This is where the game got really spooky, I'll say that. I'm gonna guess that the router is working now. Router active, mainframe online. Okay, that much we got. Now we go back upstairs and Yeah, they did a really good job with the atmosphere in this game. Sounds and just being in the dark. It's a really nice game. I mean, I didn't think twice about it. Senor Jefe told me about it a couple of times, and then he picked it with channel points, and Camilo was like, yeah, it's badass, play it. Glad I did.
Good job, Simon.
Did
This
it.
better have worked. Going down there.
That's why I closed the door. I'm not going down there again. So I could go back to the laboratory, but I just want to see if I could take the control unit here. Can't. What does she want us to
We
do?
should try running a simulation from the chip you found. Someone must know the cipher.
So we go all the way across again. This way.
Go ahead, plug in that chip you found.
That's where it goes. I thought so.
There should be a list of people. See if there's anyone who could know a security cipher.
Security cipher? She'd help out delivering the Ark. Killed himself because of continuity. Speaking of which, Senor Jefe, SOMA. So good. How's it going, Jefe? Delta Refugee Construct Wrangler. He's working on Stromeyer now. Stromeyer. Not Peter Stromeyer. Another continuity suicide. Stromeyer locked me out of my lab again. We look so much alike in a different life, I'm sure we'd be best friends. Heather. She was security, wasn't she? She helped me cut the wave leak from the helmet. If anything, it should make the post-scan hangar less severe. Hangover. Strasky was cheerful and fun as always. Alice Coster. This is a really good game. It's depressing story-wise, but it is really good. We're not human. We're an android. And the world has ended. Pretty much we know everything at this point. Yeah, I don't know who exactly here is going to help us with anything. Let's try Heather. Carl mentioned her on the first part of the stream. She's like some IT security person. Yep,
No,
that pretty much sounds it up.
Someone from Data Security Group.
Data Security Group? Data Security Group. Look-alike. Continuity suicide. Delta refugee. I'm gonna guess she's security.
That one won't work either. Look for security people like Kronstadt or Strohmeyer.
Strohmeyer. Rang? Rang's the guy who killed himself.
No, I don't think so. Strohmeyer recruited people from the evacuated sites. They should also know the cipher, if you can find one of them.
Strasky?
Okay, try actually reading the info and then pick one.
Okay, there was somebody from Delta here. I did read it. Delta refugee. Wan might know. Random Wan. Or Wan, sorry. That would probably be the correct pronunciation.
Very promising. I'll just load him up and get the simulator going. There we are.
What are we doing exactly?
We're gonna have a talk with Mr. Wan. Use the computer to activate the simulation.
That wasn't so bad. Strohmeyer really got me worked up, bastard. What? What happened? Where did everyone go?
Don't be afraid.
Chun? What happened? I can't see anything. There's nothing here.
It's okay. It's all a part of the scam.
No, that's a lie. You're lying.
Mr. Wan, I need you to stay calm.
No. Well, why are you doing this to me? I trusted you, Chun. I trusted you!
Did we just bring that guy to life? I mean, he's a perfect scan, meant for the Ark. He's the real deal. And we turned him off. Took it all away again.
I really thought that was gonna work. Maybe we can try again.
Let's try running it again.
That wasn't so bad. Strohmeyer really got me worked up, bastard. What? What happened? Where did everyone go?
Take it easy, Mr. Wan.
Chun? What happened? I can't see anything. There's nothing here.
There's no need to worry.
No, that's a lie. You're lying.
Okay, calm down, Mr. Wan.
No. Well, why are you doing this to me? I trusted you, Chun. I trusted you!
Subject stress limit
This setup
exceeded.
won't work. We need something else.
We need another item. This one, maybe? This goes in there. We know it's one. Slot 2 chip. See how I have this in possession? Where do we put this? Pretty much a diagram of how you put the consciousness into a robot. Keeps looking at this. Obviously we need to use it, but these are hard drives. And server. Scan room. Beach. Side. Here. This is a mem chip, it says. Can we put it in the robot? We don't. No, he pulls it out and looks at it? Where does it go into? There. Okay. Beach, Versailles, float tank, scan room. What would Imogene read? Can we copy her? No, we can't. Ski lodge, the scan room. I'm not understanding this. Maybe if we change the environment here, so that when Juan wakes up, it's not the same environment. How do we do that? This. Does this go in here? Because he freaks out when we wake him up because he thinks he's nowhere. If we put him in a place that he recognizes, maybe that'll work. How do we do that? There's a computer over here I forgot about. Juan's listed as August 25th. I don't think that's anything.
I wish I knew Brandon better. What would make him talk?
You know what we need to do? We need to go find his dorm room. Well, it's not really a dorm room, but his room. Maybe that'll give us some information about how to make him talk. One.
You know what? Go look for Brandon's room. Here we go. Brandon Juan's room. I'll just override the lock for you.
There we go. That's what we needed.
If we get to know him, maybe we can make the simulation a little smoother.
Brandon, you ready to go? Stromeyer says it's time to move.
I'm waiting for Stratsky and Alvaro to pack up their stuff. Head downstairs and I'll meet you there.
Don't take too long.
Don't worry, we're right behind you.
Seems like they were getting ready to leave. Heard some lady telling Brandon to hurry up.
You got that from the intercom? Must be a transmission buffer. Hang on. That's Alice Coster. Wouldn't have guessed they even knew of each other. Interesting.
Cute.
Akers finally agreed to evacuate Delta Goya. Kyer and I moved to Theta today. Akers said he'd stick around for a while longer, that crazy bastard. I take pride in my work, but goddamn that place is miserable since the surface stopped sending parts. In my ARC scan together with Alice.
Like Alice and Brandon did their scans together.
Oh, we can definitely use that.
Biggest
I
pain.
think we got this, Simon. I can synthesize Alice's voice from the intercom and use it to impersonate her for the simulation. We could trick him into feeling safe enough to open up.
Great. Definitely feeling good about this.
Well, there we go. Solution.
I didn't know you could data mine. What's it like?
It's just something that I do now.
So it comes naturally to you. That's really interesting.
Yeah, I'll make sure to add it to my dating profile.
Alright, all of these other messages are kind of useless now to us. Alright, we got the info. Let's see if we can do this. There was something I could...
I compiled an Alice module that we can use.
So she'll be with Brandon in the simulation.
Sort of. I'll still need to do the talking, but it'll sound and look like Alice.
Okay. Run it. Alice.
That wasn't so bad. Stromar really got me worked up, bastard.
What a relief that it wasn't so bad.
Alice, what happened to the room?
What do you mean? Nothing's changed. Everything is A-okay.
Why are you acting like this?
Me? Why are you acting like this?
Whoever you are, you better get the fuck out of here.
Please, I'm just trying to find a cipher.
Well, what the hell is this? What have you done to me? What have you done to Alice? If she's hurt, I'll fucking end you!
Do we need to turn it off? Can we just keep him alive until we've got the cipher?
The longer he's exposed to the computer model, the more he'll get hung up on it.
So, what's wrong with letting him settle in a little?
It would drive him insane. So let's keep the session short and the suffering to a minimum.
Yeah, I don't think we know what the gray goo is. The WAUs we know are kind of like a cancer, she said. So we gotta leave this. We run it again. Can they give us the same result?
Wait!
Yeah.
Simon, you just reset the simulation.
That wasn't so bad.
She got mad at us for doing that.
Got me worked up, bastard.
Ah, that's great. I'm glad you're alright.
Alice, what happened to the room?
Nothing happened. Are you sure you're feeling alright?
Why are you acting like this?
What do you mean, honey?
Whoever you are, you better get the fuck out of here.
It's not what you think. We're the good guys.
Well, what the hell is this? What have you done to me? What have you done to Alice? If she's hurt, I'll fucking end you!
Simon, we need something new to work with.
Something new? Put that in there. There we go. Now we could simulate an environment. Let's go with beach. Try that. Alice, run.
That wasn't so bad. Stromar really got me worked up, bastard. Wow. What the hell happened? Where are we?
Welcome to the Ark.
We made it? I didn't realize it would work this way.
Just one thing.
What do you mean?
Beta got a new security cipher, remember?
Yeah. The WoW lockout.
I need that key. It's the only way to save the rest of the staff.
Wait, this is crazy. You're not Alice.
No. I'm Alice.
So you're lying. This is a trick.
Mr. Wall,
Really?
I need you to calm down.
This is fucking cold, you.
Please stop resetting the simulation. This is important.
Let's do the ski lodge, because I don't think the beach was working.
That wasn't so bad. Stromar really got me worked up, bastard. What happened to the room?
Do you like it?
Alice, where are we?
This is the Ark. However, we have a problem.
What? What's happening?
Tell me the new security cipher. It's important.
You're lying. You're not Alice. What did you do to her? What's going on here? Why are you doing this?
I think we need to build the scene so it's more what he'd expect. As soon as he starts to doubt, we've lost him.
You're right. We need to think this through. We need some more data.
We need more data. Environment none. What does that do?
That wasn't so bad.
Go with the scan room.
That wasn't so bad. Stromar really got me worked up, bastard.
Well, that's what you get for listening to his stories.
I guess I had it coming.
About Stromar. He said he needed a new cipher ASAP. What should I tell him?
It's alright. I can talk to him.
Wait. Didn't Sean just tell you to take it easy? Don't worry, I'm not gonna tell anyone.
I do feel hungover. Okay. It's 1729 over 42, 12 over 407. Got it?
Yeah, I got it. I'm sorry, Mr. Long. Red. Goodbye.
What do you mean? No, wait.
Alright, we got what we needed.
That's enough. We got what we need.
Is that what we are? Simulations?
Yeah, but it shouldn't make any difference. You're still you. I'm not sure what to do with the data. You decide.
Shut down. We could erase the data. We didn't erase it. That's fine. Guess we had an option to erase it. We'll leave them on there. Not that it matters, but... Analog schedule. Alright, so we did that, at least. I think we're done with this room as well. Let's go back to Catherine. We have whatever code we needed, so...
Simon, we got it. We can get to the Dunbat now. Get back here.
I need a while to stick my hand into so that I'm able to, like, stabilize myself again. I know there was a second one somewhere, but I don't remember where. Unless we used it already.
Catherine, couldn't we just have extracted the cipher from Brandon's data somehow? It's so cruel bringing him back like we did.
No, that's impossible. There you are. Just warming up the Dunbat for us. It's been collecting dust for months, so it might need a minute. Okay, that's it. That's everything. Let's go ahead and... Huh. That's weird. Huh. Never mind.
What do you need me to do?
Head inside the dock. The Omnitool can open the door now. And get into the Dunbat. Then plug me in, and I'll take us into the abyss.
Okay, we're going deep sea diving. Find that arc at the bottom of the trench. Access granted. The right terminal to use here, if any. Warning, watch out for moving doors. Got it. Would you look at that? So it's something to do with this. we can't use at the moment. So what are we supposed to do? This looks like a communication device based on the other communication device we took a look at, but that's the deep sea diving machine up there, so how come I can't get in here? Set to get into the door. One of these knobs turn. It's not plugged in, that's why. Right there. Tests, all systems okay. Bearing release, ready for release. Release in progress. Nope, nope, nope. We did that completely wrong, didn't we? Is it in the water? It's definitely in the water. I just don't know what we're supposed to do with it. Oh, we gotta move this. We're not going anywhere yet. So it fell into the water, and now we're kind of stuck, right? Before we go deep sea diving, we gotta figure this out. It's the Ark. It's gotta be. Let's put her in here, see what she says.
Huh? Wait, this isn't... Oh, no! WoW got to the Dunbat before we did, am I right?
Well, it was talking. That's rarely a good sign.
Damn it. The Dunbat was our best shot. I was really banking on this to work.
Come on, we can't quit now. There's gotta be another way. How do you think you did it? How did the team get the Ark down the abyss in the first place?
If they didn't use the Dunbat, the only other way would be the climber at Omicron. It's like an elevator which supposedly reaches all the way down into the abyss.
Okay, so we do that. We go to Omicron and take the elevator.
Yeah, okay. Sure. We'll just head over to Omicron and hope there's a power suit that fits you. You know, so you don't implode while in the abyss.
That does sound useful.
Alright, let's go then. Wait, what is this place? Seems to be a lot of information on the Ark here. There's a prototype and everything.
Okay.
Let's start it up. I want to see how it works. Maybe we can figure out how to get on the Ark.
Shoot ourselves into space if we do that.
Know how to get us on?
How difficult could it be?
Shuttle to the to Omnicron. That's what we need. We're here. This is Theta. This is the next station. It's Omnicron. It's a code of some sort. Prep Arc with signal transmitter. Power packs, tools, FST kit, extra oxygen, P2 permission.
Wow, that's so cool. It's the whole gang.
A crew photo? Really? Who were you saving this for? The world was dead.
Thanks, Simon. I thought being an asshole wasn't invented until the 22nd century. Now I know better.
Power suit proper usage. Put the Nepren undersuit and body harness. It's gonna give me it. Alright. Check the HPS for any visual damage. Suit doesn't seal itself. Flux the shock. Alright. We need the suit first and foremost. It's in the computer. Documents. My decision. I've decided to finalize the Ark with scans we have. I'm sorry for all of you who wanted to go, but didn't get a chance to scan yourself before the project was put on hold. It's been 2 months since I've added a scan, and I don't see how I'll ever be able to win back the support you all showed when we started the project. I'm sorry. I never meant for anyone to take their lives. It was never my intention to fool anyone. I just wanted to say something. Dr. Catherine Chu. What's left? Applies interface module, seal Arc, Arc permission from 4Q. Pick up power suits. That's what we need. Alright. There's a couple of power cords here. Can we use them for anything? I want to know where to plug them in. This says ready. Ready for what?
That's just a compound examiner. Coster uses it to investigate structural integrity in payload frameworks.
Of course.
Could you fit inside it? If I knew what you were made of, it would be a hell of a lot easier to figure out how to get you on the Ark.
Give it a try.
Let's try it.
Bit of a tight fit.
Can you reach the on switch?
Should I be worried about radiation?
I think we're beyond that. Interesting. You seem to be one with the diving suit you're wearing. Everything's meshed together.
How's that gonna work with the suit we're picking up at Omicron?
I think they're bigger. You should be able to wear them both.
Imogen. Who's that?
It looks like the basis for your body is one of my old colleagues. A standard Cortex chip for robots, including the data reader and the OcuTorch, has just been forced through the skull.
What?
Structure gel has fused the whole construction together. Amazing stuff.
No. Hold on. Back up. I'm one of your old colleagues?
Well, your body is. Imogen Reed.
That's disgusting.
Hey, don't say that. She was nice to me. Anyway, the Cortex chip is good news. That means we can transfer your mind to the Ark with a pilot seat.
Kath, I'm half a dead person.
Yes, it makes sense. Think about it. All those simplistic minds we've run into, just reviving a dead person doesn't seem to work that well. A robot body seems to make people a bit unreliable. You are the best of both worlds. A sound mind and a sound body.
At least we know how to get on the Ark.
Sort of. I understand the concept, but I don't know the specifics. I really wish we could figure out how the scan data is formulated and processed.
So there you have it. We're going to try to get ourselves on the Ark before we make it take off. Let's actually use this thing right now so we don't seem like we're hallucinating or tripping out. It's kind of gross, but no device connected, so we need a device. How do we get a device? Guess we gotta go find it. This chair.
Start an ARC simulation. I want to see how it works.
Start an Arc simulation? Ow. So we have two plugs on the table. How do we plug them in, and where do we plug them into? I'm not so sure I know where to put them. Can we move this cart? Does it plug into the cart? We need to be connected to a device. What device do we need to connect to? Oh great, I think I just got myself stuck. No, we're okay. Wasn't going there. What do we use for the Arc simulation? I have no idea. Swipe Omni tool, and we can't take the Omni tool out yet, so no reason for that.
Get an ARC simulation going.
Ow. Here, that's how. Not that thing in the center, it's this. And that'll turn this on. Like a 286 computer starting up. Approximately 43% of memory is corrupted. Simulation reconfiguration needed. Good God, how do we do this? I don't know, I'm just pressing things right now. There we go. It's too much. We just had it, I think. It's got to be exactly the same amount of terabytes in the memory. Everything has to equal to 1152. $11.51. We got so close. So what is not working out? It was a crazy puzzle. Look how close we are. I'm assuming we have to match the RAM that's in there. We're off by 1. Closer. $27 away, there's no 27. I think the best thing to do is to just turn them all off for a minute. The forest scene cannot be turned off, so we know that. Type SOMA, general vegetation, whatever that might mean. So that's going to tell us to turn this on, right? I'm assuming if we see other code in there, it's wrong. We got it. 150, 1152, 1152, but it's not letting us go next. Why? Something can't be right. Water. There's nothing here that says water. Atmo. That's considered water, the river? There has to be a way to figure this out. It's very arbitrary. We know it's got to equal to 1152, but there's got to be a way to say, hey, this goes on, this doesn't. Let's try it. Vegetation, basic, right? Need that. Definitely not the clouds. See if she has something to say about it, Catherine, because I don't understand this.
Get an arc simulation going.
Is there anything here that might help us? Piece of paper or something? What is going on here? I know the scene is a forest, but like if I was making a forest scene, what would I not need? I'm gonna need a buoy, right? This puzzle does not make any sense. Anybody has a hint? We're making a forest scene. Cabin, the lake. In which case you need the buoy. Oh, soft physics. Clouds? Or foliage? We need light. Where do we get light? Dynamic lighting. So confused here. Hey, Sleeper, how's it going? How have you been? How's everything? I'm trying to figure out this puzzle here, and I need to make a forest scene. Like, what would be in a forest? I think I'm right about that. So we need vegetation. Soft because we want there to be foliage. I need atmosphere for foliage. All is well, just working and eating Korean-style meatballs. Oh, nice. Yummy. You know anything about this puzzle, Hefe? Figuring this out. It's like, here, go ahead, make the scene. Fluid. It's definitely been a while. cabin, the lake. No, it's not the lake. And we got to 1152 terabytes of whatever. Need heat. I'm at a loss. I have no clue what to do here. You play it again, and you're watching me, like, figure out this puzzle. Don't forget the answer to it, because this puzzle makes absolutely no sense to me. You gotta pick the items on the screen, right? For what? To make a scene, I think, and it's a forest scene. System-based request type SOMA. Scene as forest. Requires vegetation, right? I might have to just look this up. I don't know what we're doing here. Heat. Hang on a second. Okay. Buoy needs to be on. The lake. I have no idea. Let's try unplugging this and plugging it back in, because this is just not working. Can I unplug it? I don't think I can. These don't help to me either.
Get an arc simulation going.
Yeah, get an arc simulation going, but what am I making the arc simulation of? There's nothing on it. Like, either give me a hint or tell me what I need to do. I may have overlooked them, but I am not seeing any hints for this anywhere. I looked at everything that was like paperwork, the computers, talked to Catherine. Like, I'm sure there were hints to it, but if there weren't, it's like, why? See if I get a hint online. SOMA, how to run ARC simulation. Apparently it's a very asked question on the internet. I have to launch an ARC simulation. I don't know how. There's a computer connected to the ARC, but I can't disable it. I need to enable elements in order to have free space of memory. What? There's some red messages on the right telling what you need enabled for the simulation. And better to disable all of these and start enabling one by one, watching the red message until you figure out the right combination. At the white memory bar on the right, apparently I missed something. Alright, so let's turn these all off. This is going to tell me what I need to turn on, correct? This is going to tell me to turn on vegetation. But that's the thing, it doesn't tell me anything else. Sim base. There we go. Humidity. That's what I'm assuming the HUM stands for. Package SOMA, okay. Alright, I'm starting to get this. So now we need atmosphere. We need interface scan. Light. Which one's light? It's gotta be this one, right? Nope. Water. There is no water. Rivers, water? Requires type light source, which we don't have. They're telling us to turn this on, but then what it requires we don't have. Full moon. Got it. Full moon is our light source. Dynamic lighting, fluid, rigid, and a buoy. Got it. Didn't take as long as I thought it would have.
Try loading a dummy scan. It shouldn't be that difficult. I just want to make sure I understand how the scan data is formulated before we start messing around with the real ARC. Run the simulation and then hit pause while the code is running. It'll give me a cross-section of the process.
Start simulation? Pause it while it's running.
We need to pause while the dummy is loaded, otherwise I can't know if it's working or not.
Okay.
You need to catch it while it's being loaded.
The dummy.
Try pausing it when the dummy is loaded.
I got it. It's not that easy.
No, try again. The dummy needs to be loaded when you pause.
So close. There we go. That slows it down. There's dummy. Got it. Run diagnostic.
Yes,
All
of
right.
course. So precise, so perfect.
Nothing like admiring your own work.
What? Oh, right.
Now
Are
what?
we done here? Can we go to Omicron and get my new suit now?
Yeah, we should get going.
Want to bring this arc as a backup?
No, that wouldn't work. This is just a prototype.
Good. I prefer to travel light.
Let's go. Don't forget to take me with you.
Okay, that's done. She got the data she needed. All right, we pretty much did it here. We were able to get past that. What is that noise? Oh my god. This can be broken. There's somebody in here. Doesn't look like they were alive, but... Plastic isn't going to break that, is it? There's got to be something heavier. I can carry this, maybe. Maybe it's not meant to be broken. Infirmary. 30 acres, age 66. One of the worst cases I've seen, and it's most likely his own damn fault. He blinded himself and clogged up his insides with structure gel. I'd be surprised if he ever woke up from the coma. Did make me think of Hart's absurd story about what happened to Lambda. Could it really have been the WoW that is somehow able to change and rebuild? What? It dies off. Vanessa Hart appears to be in good shape considering the circumstances, only bruises and mild hypothermia caused by a long walk. It's difficult to corroborate her story as she is the only one to return. As usual, Chun is quiet and does her best to avoid eye contact. She doesn't want to be here, but Strohmeyer demands another evaluation. Chun isn't obstinate or dishonest, but she'd rather not speak if it can be avoided. She has a hard time dealing with people in general, including doctors. Catherine Chun is weak in character, the perfect victim to be determined. No, to be domineered and pushed around by others. She is scared mouse I don't want to upset. So we sit quiet and pass the time. No, we got past it. I couldn't figure out the proper way of turning on the items in the computer to do the test, and we figured it out. It took a while, maybe like 15-20 minutes. Comrade is dead, he boiled, but thank you. Comrade is dead, he boiled his brain to pulp with a WREM macer. Following the ARC neuroscan, clearly another continuity Enthusiast killing himself to take place on the Ark. Alright, well... This is a pretty good time to stop. We're in the other area. Data's really big. Jesus, what happened here? There's a lot to do here. Alright, let's save and exit. So we'll come back in the next stream and we'll get out of Theta. We're gonna go to Omicron. We gotta dive to get the Ark. Put ourselves on it as far as I know, and then I think we're gonna shoot ourselves into outer space. That's what it seems like it's gonna be. I guess. You know, we're doing Catherine's bidding here, so... But... This is quite the stream. We verified we're a robot. It's all about the Ark right now. The world has ended. But we need to get to the Ark. Thank you all for joining me. Sleeper Shell, good to see you. Senor Jefe, Camilio, Alex Croft. Psychological Analogy. Everybody who was here today. I know I'm missing people. And I'm sorry if I am. Bass was here. Thanks for hanging out. We're going to do something different this week. No more Saturday streams for the time being. I'm going to start with Wednesday stream this week. See how that works out. So 3:45 on Wednesday. Hopefully it does work out. Please hang out for a minute. We're going to raid. Let's see who's on. Take care, Camilio. I'll try to see you on your stream tonight. Who's online? Hey, Sleeper. Let's go to... Let's raid Braxton Wise. Because I think everybody else is pretty much done with their streams. Braxton is playing Immortal Redneck. I'm not sure what that is. It's got to be a shooter. Take care, everybody. I'll see you on your streams. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out.